Right now, you might already be in a test. But the real danger is this: most people never even realize when the test begins until it's too late. It doesn't start with something big, no loud signal, no dramatic shift. It begins quietly, with a small inner voice, a hesitation, a subtle discomfort, a feeling that something isn't right, yet you move forward anyway. Be honest for a moment. How many times has that happened to you? That pause before a decision, that inner resistance you felt but ignored. That wasn't random. That was guidance, not outside of you, but within you. And this is exactly where most people unknowingly start drifting away from clarity. Because every time you override that voice, you don't just make a decision, you train your mind to trust noise over truth. Slowly, silently, this becomes your pattern. And then one day, you feel disconnected, confused, like something inside you isn't as clear as it used to be. But Krishna explained this long ago in Bhagavad Gita Chapter 3, verse 30 says, Mai sarvani karmani sanyasya adhyatma chetasa nirashir nirmamo bhutva yudhyasva vigatajvara. When your actions are surrendered with awareness, when your mind is clear and free from inner conflict, then you move in the right direction without confusion. But look at what happens today. We act, but without awareness. We decide, but with inner conflict. We move forward while ignoring what we already know is right. And that's where the real problem begins. Because the life you're living right now is not an accident. It is a reflection of your repeated choices, tapush, of your ignored signals, of the moments you chose, convenience over clarity. Let me ask you something and answer this honestly in the comment section below. Have you ever made a choice knowing it wasn't right, but convincing yourself that it's okay just this once? That just this once is never just once. It becomes a habit, and habits build your reality. If this feels relatable, type I felt this in the comment. Not for validation, but to acknowledge that you're becoming aware. Because awareness is the first step, but it's not the final one. Now here's where things get serious. You've been asking for better days, more clarity, more strength. But before anything changes, there is always a test. Not to break you, but to reveal you. And the truth is, the test doesn't come later. It starts in the smallest choices you make when no one is watching. Some people just listen, and some choose to support what they believe in. If you feel this message matters, you can become a quiet supporter of this work. There's a simple monthly option in Ko-fi. The link is pinned comment section below. Now you will see how this test actually works and why most people fail it without even realizing they were being tested. Most people think a test from Krishna comes like a big moment, a life-changing situation, something impossible to ignore. But that's not how it begins. It starts in the ordinary, in the choices that seem too small to matter. The way you react when someone disrespects you. The way you behave when no one is watching. The decision you make when you know the right path, but the easy one is right there. That's where the test lives. Quiet, invisible, constant. And this is exactly why most people fail it. Not because they are weak, but because they never recognize it as a test. Pause for a second and look at your own life. From the moment you wake up till the moment you go to sleep, how many silent decisions do you make? What you think about, what you ignore, what you allow, what you avoid. Each one feels small, but together they are shaping your future. Because tests are not about one big moment, they are about patterns. One right decision feels insignificant, but repeated right decisions quietly transform your life. This is why the wisdom of Bhagavad Gita goes deeper than surface actions. It focuses on the state of your mind behind every action, not just what you do, but how consciously you do it. That means even the smallest choice is never truly small. Now take a moment and reflect. When was the last time you chose discipline over distraction? When was the last time you controlled your reaction instead of letting emotions control you? Write that in the comment, because that is your real battlefield. Not outside in the world, but inside your own mind. This is the same inner conflict faced by Arjun. Standing on the battlefield, he wasn't lacking knowledge, he knew what was right. But in that moment, his emotions became stronger than his clarity. He wanted relief. He wanted to escape the discomfort of the situation. But Dharma doesn't always offer comfort first. Sometimes it demands strength first. Sometimes it asks you to act, even when every part of you wants to step back. And that is where most people hesitate, because choosing what is right often feels heavier than choosing what is easy. But avoiding that weight doesn't remove it, it only delays it. If this connects with something in your life right now, I see it in the comment. Not as a trend, but as a moment of honesty with yourself. Because the truth is, every time you walk away from what you know is right, you don't escape the test. You repeat it. Same situation, different form, same lesson. Until one day, you finally choose differently. And the moment you do that, the cycle breaks. Now here's where it gets even deeper. You've been asking for growth, for a better version of your life, for clarity, strength, direction. But growth is never handed over instantly. It is prepared, and preparation rarely feels comfortable. It looks like pressure. It feels like a delay. It appears like things are not working. But what if nothing is actually going wrong? What if everything is being adjusted to match the version of you that you are becoming? Because before something greater enters your life, you are always asked one silent question. Are you ready to handle it? Not in words, but in actions. Can you stay focused when distractions are everywhere? Can you stay patient when results are slow? Can you stay consistent even when motivation disappears? Most people say they want a better life, but their daily behavior still reflects their old mindset. And that mismatch is exactly why progress feels stuck, because life doesn't respond to what you want. It responds to what you consistently do. Take a deep moment and face this honestly. Are your current habits aligned with your future goals? Don't rush this answer or sit with it, because that one realization can shift everything. But there's another side to this test, one that is even more subtle. The test is not only about your actions, it is also about your tolerance, what you continue to accept even after knowing it's not right. The habits you keep repeating even after promising yourself to change, the distractions you allow even when they are pulling you away from your path. That is also a decision, because inaction is not neutral. It is a direction. And most people don't fail because they chose wrong once. They fail because they kept allowing the wrong to continue again and again until it becomes normal. And once something becomes normal, it stops feeling wrong. That's the most dangerous stage, because now you're not even questioning it anymore. If you've ever reached that point in any area of your life, just write enough in the comment. No explanation, just that one word, because the moment you say enough, something inside you shifts. And that shift is powerful. Because now you're no longer unconscious. You're aware, and awareness changes everything. You start noticing your patterns. You start catching your reactions. You start questioning your habits. And slowly, without forcing anything, your choices begin to change. Not perfectly, but intentionally. And that is all the test is asking from you. Not perfection, just awareness, followed by effort. Because the moment you stop ignoring what you already know, clarity begins to return. Your mind becomes quieter. Your decisions become stronger. And that constant inner conflict starts fading. You don't feel lost anymore. You feel aligned. And when that alignment begins, life starts responding differently. Opportunities feel clearer. Direction feels stronger. And even challenges start making sense. Because now, you're not resisting the test. You're growing through it. And that changes everything.